to the final item. This thing is pretty cool. So what this is actually a really baller, pretty version of this thing. Rice cakes! Rice cakes are pretty important in Chinese culture because they are called Liane. So if you directly translation those two words, it's year and then growth. So it's hoping for growth every year, either in height or status or wealth, as long as you're growing something every year. And why the fish is so important is there's a Chinese proverb that says 年年有余, which is pretty much you're prosperous every year and you have things left over, which means you're rich enough that you aren't spending it all. They have a beautiful English translation, which is, has enough money left after year, get happiness every year. And then in bracket, no pigment. So now you know. And 2 fishes because even number, it's just nice. So most of the time people buy this to display and put around their house as like a symbol. Would I eat it? So these ones, again, I got from TNT. And it comes with many flavors now. There's red bean, there's coconut, there's white sugar, and then there's, this one is brown sugar. And if you're looking for like the really traditional flavor, this is the one to go. Brown sugar is the way to go. We're going to show you how to make these in a little bit. And it's actually going to be pretty fun. So, yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna start making these. So this is actually the sweet version. There is a savory version of it where it's called lobako and it's made with either taro meat or radish. And it has a savory taste and there's ham bits and stuff in there. So if you're looking for something savory, you can try that one. As you can see, it comes in something like this. And this is brown sugar. So we got it open. So pretty much, if you've ever had mochi, once we're done pan frying it, that's pretty much the consistency it's going to be. We're going to use egg for this and do it kind of like French toast style, where we dip it in the egg and then pan fry it, and that gives it a crispy texture on the outside, and it's soft on the inside. It's actually really nice. If you touch it right now, it's really hard. As you can see, there's no jiggling or anything like that, and we want it to jiggle. So you cut it, then you cut it some more. And I'd say that's about the size you want it to be, like an inch. I don't know my measurements. We're gonna cut these into 3s. And I'd say that's about a good size to pan fry them later on. So now I got the egg and we're gonna crack this. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Now because this is a savory dessert, dim sum kind of like snack, you don't need to pepper this or anything. No egg, yes egg. No salt, no pepper or anything like that. So now we're ready to pan fry these bad boys. So we're gonna turn this on. So that should be enough oil. And you can gauge if you need more. We're gonna dip it in. We're gonna ladle that all up till it gets all covered in that. So now you flip it. Maybe that was too soon. But as you can see, you'll have like a nice layer on top, except I don't know what happened here, but that's okay. As you can see, these are in the midst of being pan fried, and they look beautiful. Alright, so actually we're almost done. You can tell just by moving it and touching it, it will have a softer, it's gotten a more softer consistency now. As you can see, they're not like the original consistency. They're like really bouncy now, which is what we want. Ta-da! We have finished pan frying these. Ignore that one. They smell really nice. They mostly smell like eggs, but it's not about the smell sometimes. I'm gonna break this in half. Ooh, look how soft that is. Without the egg, there's less of a texture to it. It's still gonna be crispy, but you don't get that savory, eggy richness that comes along with it. And then kind of cuts across the sweet, so sometimes if you find it's too sweet. This is more still of a snack thing. What we showed you today is just all snacks that we do. Later on I might talk about more of the actual stuff we eat, like in terms of chicken and fish and more weird stuff that I call it. It's like seaweed, but it looks like hair. So I used to call it hair soup. Again, more childhood stories. Poor Squirrel. We're not talking about front pho. I'll say that for when we get enough viewers. So until then, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like us or check out our website, gastrofruit.ca, and I'll see you next time. Bye!